In today's video, we are going to be talking about making money on YouTube, but also how much do small YouTubers make? That's the question I get from a lot of people. And if you guys have questions on this, let me know. If you have questions you're wanting to start, I can help you out with that as well. Okay, let me know. Type yes in the comment section in the chat if you can hear me very well. If my sound's a little bit off, I can try to fix that, but just let me know. Okay, so let's see. So how much do small YouTubers make? First of all, I created a video on this probably about a year ago. I think right when I got to 25,000 subscribers here on YouTube, I created a video. That video I talked about, how much I made, over the years, how much, not just I made doing YouTube ads, but how much I made doing a little bit with affiliate marketing, a little bit on, the whole channel, selling courses, selling products, all that stuff. And so, I don't want to say that, everybody is, needing to do that sell courses and, all that stuff. That's great. If you can make more money. But how much do YouTubers make? Let's dive into that. Let's talk about how much you make with YouTube ads. Every channel is different. But let me show you. So right here, this is from August 30th through September 30th. Now, the reason I did not use, so this right here, this spike, it actually came up, I think it was right under, right about $120 a day before this, and it kind of leveled off. But there was a spike. There was one of my videos that YouTube was really promoting. YouTube was doing a lot of promotions for, and that worked out very well. Now, what you need to understand with this is that the reason why I didn't use December, even November, even October, is that for make money online, that's the niche that I'm in. That's the channel I want to use right here. That's pretty much what I want to show you, is that it dives down. I think, a few days ago I had a day where I made like $20. So it goes up and down, okay? It's not like it's a steady stream all the time. But you can see here, and so you can see there's some with YouTube Red, estimated revenue, again, those days really, they kind of push it over, not really offset it or whatever you call it, but you kind of get the picture. What a lot of people don't realize is that, let me show you, what a lot of people don't realize is there's more ways to make money on YouTube than just YouTube ads. Yes, YouTube ads is a great way to make money. However, you don't need to just run YouTube ads. I just showed you right there. Let me show you again. So, like I said, $2,800 is what I made pretty much in September. Or the very end of October or August through September. That's not steady, okay? Normally I'm making anywhere between $1,500 and like $2,200. So there was a little bit of spike there, and that's always great. But I want to answer one question that a lot of people ask. Is YouTube dying? No, YouTube is not dying. The last I heard, there's about 400 hours uploaded onto YouTube every single day. And the reason why that's so important is because if you're trying to, make money, if you're trying to build your business, why not build it where everybody's going? If there's 400 hours of new video published on YouTube every single day, why not be there? Why not be there and make money with those other people, as well? I think that's probably one of the best things you can do is to, start putting more and more videos. Now I do have some tips on really how you can do that. Let me see if there's any questions really quick. Let me see if I can pull. Again, this is a new, let me see. I don't know if this is going to work. This video is unavailable. That's supposed to be the chat. Let me see. I have no clue. Anyway, we'll get that off. So that was supposed to be a chat. Again, I'm still working on it. Let me see. What do you define as small? Dario Alexander says, what do I define as small? I define something as small as anything under, like 75,000 subscribers. Still, me, I've 45,000 subscribers. I'd still consider myself a small YouTuber. So here's the issue that I have is I try to promote so many things off of YouTube, courses, email lists, my websites, different products. I'm pushing all my traffic almost off of YouTube. That's one of the reasons why I've had a tough time really building my subscriber base, building my channel, is because YouTube doesn't want to promote my channel. And the reason they don't want to do that is because I'm pushing all my traffic off of YouTube. So that's one of the issues that I've had. One of the things I'll probably be doing soon is changing it up so I'm not pushing just all my traffic off of YouTube. Keep a lot of it on YouTube, talking about other videos I've done. A little tip for you guys: don't just shove all your traffic off of YouTube. Let's see. Adam Fisher says, you make all your YouTube money from courses. Are you going to show us that? I make the majority of my money from YouTube. That's not really something I want to show you because I'd show it to you. Let me see. Again, this is new software. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing. Hold on. Let me answer a couple questions first. Adam, if I don't do it in this one, I'll do it in another one. I make a lot of money off of YouTube from courses, but the problem with that is, and I'm using YouTube as a way to get my traffic. That's a way to get free traffic, but also paid traffic. One of the things I've done, especially in 2017, a little bit in 2016, is I put a lot of money into advertising. And so what I did was I was building email lists. I was doing Facebook ads, doing Bing ads. So honestly, to show you the number of what I've done in courses, I think, yesterday wasn't like great. I think I did about $800 in just courses. So it's not a lot, but it's typical between selling anywhere from between 2 to maybe, there's days where I get like 1 sale on a course, but there's days where it's normally between like 2 on average, 2 to maybe 15. The most I've ever gotten was I think I got 120 something in a day. So it really varies. But yeah, so that a lot of that is coming from email marketing, from stuff outside of YouTube. So to say that's what a small YouTuber would make, that's I'm pretty much lying to you, because that's not honestly the truth. I made $1,000 on swag bucks in a year just doing offers and free trials. You can make money doing anything, honestly. I thought YouTube didn't want people showing how much money they make on YouTube. What I've heard, and from a bunch of people, was that YouTube doesn't really care about showing the money. What YouTube doesn't want to happen is you start showing your CPM. That's what YouTube doesn't want. So that's why I didn't show you that. And the CPM per video, per topic, whatever. So that's why I didn't show you that. Screen is too blurry to see the numbers. Let me put it back up there again. There we go. So the numbers again. I'll leave that up for you guys for a second. So let me explain a little bit more. The spike that I saw over $200 days, that happened for about, I think there's about 5 days. I know it shows 3 right there, but there's a few days in August that my numbers did spike, and it was because, what was the video? It was a video on how I mastered sourcing TJ Maxx. Somebody did not really a viral, but it went semi-viral video on TJ Maxx or a haul or something. There's some popular YouTuber. So my video was actually one of the suggested videos on her channel, and so that was, I think, one of the reasons why it blew up like that. 400 hours is low for the amount of people on YouTube. 400 hours every minute, I believe, or hour, or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but there's a lot of people that are publishing new videos on YouTube. So if you're not on YouTube, I'd highly recommend getting on YouTube. There's a lot of money to be made with YouTube, just so you can see here. Okay, now let's see, ways to get paid on YouTube. Let's talk about this. So, like, I don't remember who mentioned it, but somebody said I'd make a lot of my money using courses. That is the majority of my income is coming from courses and affiliate marketing, not from YouTube ads. YouTube ads is a very small portion, but YouTube ads, I'm not going to say it's consistent, because honestly it's not, but it is a decent income, okay? So if you want to make money with YouTube, you can, but you really got to put in the time and effort. I think that's where a lot of people struggle, is that they don't really put in the time into it. And it's not like a bad thing if you're busy, but if you're wanting to create a business online, doesn't matter what kind of business it is. Like I said, I do a lot of courses, do a lot of affiliate marketing, do email, all that stuff, and it's great. But I still put my time into YouTube as well, because I know there's a lot of traffic there. I know it's a free way to get more and more traffic to really build your business. Let's see, how long did it take for your channel to get verified with AdSense? I think my channel was verified very quickly. I started this YouTube channel probably 4 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that. I don't remember exactly when, but a while ago. So I already had a bunch of views, bunch of subscribers. It didn't take very long. So I just say start. That's the main thing, is start now. Anthony Flores says, I'm 14 years old. How can I start teaching online marketing, investing, etc.? At 14 years old, the way you need to do it is you need to prove that you're actually doing it. Okay? And there's a lot of ways you can prove that you're doing it, but just really getting out there and getting to it, putting in that work. That's the main thing, is if you can do that, if you can put in the work, if you can start bringing in an income, and that's what a lot of people want, is they want to see you're actually bringing in income. One of the hardest things, one of the things that I hate doing, and I've talked about this before, but one of the things I hate doing is using numbers to drive people to a video, to drive people to take action or whatever. But honestly, that's the way you have to do it. It sucks that that's the way we as humans are programmed, that hey, this person's making $10,000 a month. They told me this is how they do it, all that stuff, and that's great. I just got to follow what they're doing. And that's the problem, is I have to use numbers like that. So one tip that I have for you is get the numbers, start proving your strategy, prove your methods, and then you can start teaching people. Before that, you can start doing like a YouTube channel. You can start building your business around your journey, and a lot of people do that as well. I did that back when I was blogging, and it worked fairly well, but the biggest issue that I had was back when I was doing it, blogging and websites and SEO and Google, the algorithm, everything changed so fast that I was going from doing one article every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on my website to I went to go do it one a day. And then at one point I was doing 3 articles a day just on my main website to stay up to date on what's going on with SEO and blogging and making money online and all this stuff. So again, there's a lot of ways you can get into it. Let me see if I missed any questions. As far as small channels, let me answer that one really quick. As far as small channels, if you are just starting out, let's say you have 0 subscribers, you do not need subscribers to make money with YouTube. There's people that they go out there and they find the trending video. So for instance, just the other day or earlier this week, I think Logan Paul put out a video when he was in Thailand or Japan or wherever he was. I don't know where he was, but he put out this video about he shows somebody that it's like the suicide jungle or whatever. They show somebody. So what ended up happening is that video went viral. A lot of people saw it. He ended up taking it down, but in the whole midst of all that drama, other YouTubers, Alex Becker, I know, just did a video on it, I think the other day, kind of talking about that. I'm not going to do something like that, but you kind of stick within your brand, stick within what you know, what you do. But one of the best ways for a new YouTuber would be to come in and do like a reaction video or a response video to the Logan Paul, suicide hanging, video. And that got a lot of traction. I know Alex Becker, his video kind of popped. You just need a few videos that will be a response to a trending video, and then usually your video will be shown in like the sidebar. So maybe you're watching this on a computer or a tablet. There's videos over on over that way. somewhere on the left of your or right of your screen, and those are the suggested videos. So that's one way you can get more and more traffic, is to really target those that trending video and try to get that way. I know that's what a lot of people do. I don't do that as much. I should. It's not spammy. It's not really clickbait or anything. It's just, I try to stick within what I know, what I do. And again, that's one of the reasons why my channel grows is very small, because I don't do that stuff. And I should do those tactics. I probably will. One of my mentors is actually telling me I should do that because he does that as well. But we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Let's go back to these tips really quick, if I can. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, tips to make money. I was just talking about. If you have a question on this, let me know. I'll try to answer your questions the best that I can. Okay. So, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Always appreciate that. So, tips to make money. First, you want to create engaging videos. How do you do that? Like I just talked about, you want to cover trends. You want to talk about things that people are interested in. It could be something like, renovation, your home renovations. Could be making money online. It could be something as simple as sewing. You want to talk about something that is engaging. People want to watch all the way through, because the reason why is because the longer you keep somebody on YouTube, and this is tip number 2, keep viewers on YouTube. The longer you keep viewers on YouTube, the longer your watch time is. That's what Google is, or YouTube is actually promoting, or they're promoting those videos. They're promoting that channel. So that's what I recommend. Number 3, and again, I'm not just telling you this, I'm kind of telling myself this as well. Branch out of your comfort zone. My comfort zone is teaching people how to make money online, how to live that passive income lifestyle, how to live a lifestyle that they don't have to rely on, somebody else. Okay? They don't have to rely on somebody else paying their bills. And so that's what I teach. The problem is that's my comfort zone. So I'm telling you, I'm also telling myself, branch out of your comfort zone. Okay? One of the things I did very well, and I mean very well, in 2016 is I covered a topic very well. One of the topics that I covered extremely well, in my opinion, I covered Amazon FBA, how to get started, the different tips, tricks, strategies I was using. I was also, at the same time, I was promoting my courses, I was promoting products, I was promoting, I have an Amazon FBA monthly membership group. I still run that till this day. There's so many things that were going on at that time. So almost every single video, I was probably doing 3 to 4 videos a week. Every single video was on Amazon FBA. 3 to 4 videos a week, 200, let's say 150 to 200 videos that year just on Amazon FBA. That was a topic that I covered, I think, extremely well. So that's something I'd recommend, is whatever topic you're going to talk about on YouTube, cover it extremely well. Let's see. Tip number 5 is to treat it like a business. This is something I know most people don't do. Most people don't look at YouTube as a business, even though if you make enough, Google's gonna send you your end of the year taxing. You're gonna have to pay taxes on what you made. This is something that obviously you have your deductions you can do. This is a legitimate business. You need to treat it as such. If you have to, get your own business license, get insurance, whatever you have to do, rent an office space, it doesn't matter. This is a legitimate business, and you need to treat it just like that. Okay. Let me answer a couple more questions. Conceptor Serene, has he actually answered the question in the title? Let me show you. Let me go back to it. So those of you that are just coming on, let me fix that. Again, this is I've never used this software. This is actually my first time. There we go. Fixed it. So, $2,000 a month from YouTube ads. Again, what I was talking about is the few days that are over the 225. That was a spike that I got from somebody did a somewhat viral video on TJ Maxx, and I have a video that is how I mastered sourcing TJ Maxx, and that video kind of popped. what the normal that I'm making, it's usually so the end of September, what happens is people are getting into their everyday lives. Summer's over, people are getting back to school. Then right after that, we got October and November. People are getting ready for the holidays. Then we got December. Make money online is not a big industry in December, but people are looking for products and stuff like that. So even though I didn't do a whole lot with my YouTube AdSense account, so the whole revenue here, I did very well with core sales, did very well with affiliate marketing, selling products and stuff like that. But again, I don't really tie that into making money on YouTube, simply because there's a lot going on outside of YouTube that really drives that income up. So that's just one of the things I just want to kind of address. Let's see. Let me answer a few more questions really quick. Anthony Flores says, how can I not show my face and make faceless videos? If you're talking about like, you have your hands, your neck, everything, but your face is covered, you can wear a green mask and you can use the green screen effect in the opposite way. I've done I have a green screen. I use it very rarely, but I do use it. So, how to do a faceless video? If you're talking about like a whiteboard video, you can use there's a service called Video Scribe. That's one that I use all the time. I love it. You can just do videos just showing your hands. I'm not sure, Anthony, if you're still watching, what type of video are you wanting to do? That might give me a better understanding of kind of how to help you. But yeah, if you're watching for the first time, you're ready to make more money, become a better entrepreneur, and live a better lifestyle, make sure you click that subscribe button and also click that notification bell. Let me answer this question from Dragon Rain. Next video. So here's one thing I promise you guys. Next video, because so over on the left side of the screen it says this video is unavailable. That should be the chat. So next video, what I'm promising you guys is I'm hopefully going to have that fixed, so that not only can you guys can see the chat, but obviously if you're watching this on a replay, you're not going to be able to see the chat live or really at all. So Dragon Rain says, if you start a YouTube channel and make a video that goes viral, 200,000 plus views, but you only have a few subscribers, can you get paid for that, or do you have to have 10,000 subscribers in order to make money? I didn't think it was 10,000 subscribers. I thought in order to make money, you have to have 10,000 views across your channel. Is it not? I could be wrong. I wasn't part of that. I already had more than 10,000 subscribers, more than 10,000 views. So that really didn't affect me once they put that change into place. And then all my new channels, they all have more than 10,000 views. I don't think any of them have more than 10, or one has more than 10,000 subscribers. But all my other channels, I'm pretty much I don't do ads. I pretty much monetize all those through affiliate marketing, through courses, just products, stuff like that. So that's just what I do. But correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it 10,000 views, not 10,000 subscribers? Adam Fisher says, I launched my channel 5 weeks ago, 440 subs now. I'm releasing an online arbitrage course, and people are already messaging me telling me they want to buy it. Yay, 2018 gonna be my year. That was awesome, Adam. I did 10,000 views. I'm pretty sure it's 10,000 views, not subscribers. But yeah, I did a retail arbitrage course back in 2015, 16, whatever it was, and it did extremely well. I think in that year, I think I did, in just that course, I think I did about 35,000, but I priced it low. Honestly, I priced it extremely low. It was only $67. It's still only $67. Some parts are a little bit outdated, but the information's still there. But yeah, there's a lot of people learning how to do retail arbitrage, even online arbitrage. So yeah, do the online arbitrage course, teach people how to do it, and also make money on the back end through affiliate marketing. That's one of the things I do as well. Is somebody wants to know how to do online arbitrage, I show them exactly how to do it. But on the back end, I might tell them they need these certain products, and then I offer affiliate links, or I recommend use tactical arbitrage and offer affiliate link that way as well. So let me go back to, let me find it. There it is. All right. Again, tips to make money. I want to go over this one more time because I think this is so important. Again, create engaging videos, but keep viewers on YouTube. Okay? This is one of the reasons why my earnings are so low. Okay? For the amount of subscribers I have, okay? For the amount of people that will watch my videos, this is one of the reasons why my earnings are so low, is because I'm always pushing people off of YouTube. And that's one thing YouTube does not want. So I highly recommend you don't do that. Branch out of your comfort zone. Like I said, one of the things that I'm probably going to do, and I'm not going to create a Logan Paul, reaction video. One of the things I will be doing, branching out of my comfort zone, talking about different things, but things that I do know, have experience with. Okay? But things that, still relate to the channel, still relate to the Homemade Entrepreneur brand, but at the same time, it's a little bit outside my comfort zone, a little bit different than stuff that I have been doing, because honestly, it will attract different people to subscribe to continue to watch your other videos. Cover an entire topic extremely well. Like I said earlier, for those of you that didn't hear, one of the things I said earlier, one of the reasons why my views, so I have a decent amount of views, but my earnings are so low, is because I was always pushing people off of YouTube. That was one of my biggest issues. Was I was covering a topic, and then the topic was Amazon FBA. I was covering that extremely well back in 2015 and 2016, even a little bit in 2017. I was pushing pretty much all my traffic off of YouTube. So don't do that. Cover a topic extremely well, but try to keep people on YouTube for at least 5 to 10 minutes. If you can do that without them going off, you should be completely fine. And don't promote on every single video. Again, that's something that I do because I use YouTube as a way to drive free traffic to paid offers. Again, that's just my business model, but you don't have to do that if you are looking to make money through YouTube ads. Okay, here are 5 ways to make money with YouTube ads, or with YouTube. Number 1 is with YouTube ads. If you don't want to run YouTube ads, you do not have to. I do on all my videos, even though I'm promoting a lot of different stuff. But again, you don't have to. Affiliate marketing is one of the best ways, in my opinion, on how to make money online, not just on YouTube. Inside my Affiliate Marketing Monsters course, again, probably shouldn't, but if you want to check it out, the link to it is in the description box below. You can go check it out. But yeah, like I just said, don't push people off of YouTube, but that's pretty much what I just did. So that's one way. Sponsored videos, that could be somebody gives you a product. So for example, maybe Logitech gives me a new webcam or something. I might do a live video with it. I might promote it, and right there would be a sponsored video. Logitech probably isn't going to do that, but if they did, there you go. Could be something as simple as somebody wants a shout out on your YouTube channel. You can do that as well. $10 a shout out. All right, you're done. You make an extra $10 on that video before you even record it. Another thing you can do, courses and product sales. Okay, again, show you my earnings. This is the reason, courses and product sales and affiliate marketing are one of my top ways to make money with YouTube and from other methods as well. But this is one of the issues, is when you are pushing people off of YouTube, YouTube does not want to promote your videos. They don't even want to promote your channel. So that's one of the things I got to get back to doing, is keep people on YouTube, but for the time being, we'll really see how that goes. Okay? And let me fix that really quick. And there we go. Now, the last way to get paid is through consulting. As a YouTuber, maybe you're talking about doing stuff with car parts and automotive. What you can do is then become a consultant on how to start your own auto dealership, or how to fix cars, or whatever it is. Okay, let me answer this question really quick. Mr. Livewire 100 says, I want to make money but making a fitness channel. There's a lot of fitness channels out there. You're going to have a lot of competition, but at the same time, if you want to make money from a fitness channel, what I'd highly recommend is that you make the channel, you put out engaging content, you teach people how to lose weight, how to build muscle, do all that stuff. But at the same time, what you want to do is you want to reach out and you want to collaborate with other fitness related channels. They don't have to be big channels like Bradley Martin, Paige Hathaway, Christian Guzman, or whatever. It can be small channels that are fairly new, channels with 100 subscribers, maybe 1,000 subscribers. You just want to reach out, find people locally within your area, go into the gym, work out together. You do a video, they do a video, because honestly, by doing a collaboration, you're not taking all your visitors and just shoving them over to the person you collaborated with. What you're actually doing is you're both building your channels at the same time, and YouTube actually loves that. That's one of the best ways to really build your channel. I probably should have done a video on that, or talked a little bit more on that, but I'll do that on the next one. Okay. So like I said, if you guys like this video, you want more videos like this, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Just shows me that you want to do more videos just like this. Let's see, did I cover everything? Let me go back to there we go. Before I go, okay, let me answer one more question. Then I'm gonna talk about this one more time. Adam R. Fisher says, get your first couple hundred subs by posting your content in large Facebook groups in your niche. That's honestly, that's a great way to do it. By doing that, by doing collaborations, by reaching out, by commenting on other YouTube channels, that's one of the best ways you can really build your initial following. And honestly, the faster you can grow your initial following from 0 subscribers to 1,000, the faster you can do that, those 1,000 people are still going to be on YouTube. I've been doing this for 4 years, something like 4 or 5 years. The problem is I've grown so slowly that the issue is a lot of the people that initially followed me in the very beginning are not still here. Okay, so that's a big issue. And don't just post a link. You want to upload the actual video, and then what I always do, and Adam, if you might have this as well, what I would do, and I do this on my other channels, is I will post the actual video, but then inside the comment section, I will actually post the link. Okay, and I don't do that on the very first comment. It's usually, after somebody comments, then I'll post the link to it as well. And a lot of people will actually go over to YouTube and watch my video. So the one thing that I wanted to end this video with, again, if you want more videos just like this one, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. And I'll make sure I do more engaging videos like this, have more slides. Again, like I said, this is my very first one using this new software, but I'm going to try to do that more here in 2018 and beyond. But one thing that I wanted to answer is so you can see right here, and I talked about this earlier in this video, hopefully you guys were around for that, but what I talked about was that spike right there, the days that are pushing 200, a little bit over. I've had that multiple times, throughout 2017, and not just with the same video. But what you do once you see this spike, what you need to do is you need to create an additional video that's not just a response, but it's kind of like a follow-up. Could be a response, could be part 2 of whatever the video is that popped. The reason why you do that is because you want to give those visitors that are new to your channel, new to that video, first time ever watching it, you want to give them something else that they can go back to. Okay? If you can do that time and time again, you're gonna see that not just that video will pop, but usually a couple months after, your new video will start to pop. It will start to gain traction, and at some point you'll have a bunch of different pops. So what happens is right here, you see that pop, okay, goes over 200, and I'm not showing you views, but the views, they correlate with the earnings as well. But what will happen is you will get the views to pop. It will go from, like, let's say a consistent 5,000, 10,000 views a day. It will pop to 25, 30,000 views. Then it will come back down to your new base. Your new base could be, maybe 7,000. So it's an additional 2,000 more. But that's your new base. Now you have a new base to work off of. And if anybody that wants to really make money with YouTube, if you want to know how to do it, if you want to know some tricks and kind of understanding the YouTube algorithm and really making money with it, I'd highly recommend you go follow Daryl Eves. You probably know who he is. You probably watch some of his videos, but he's one of the guys that I learned. I ended up doing I didn't go, but I ended up paying to get VidCon this past year, and I think the year before or whatever. But that's one of the things Daryl Eves talks about all the time, is to figure out when you have a video that's either on the verge of popping or it just pops, and have a new video that's about to go live that's going to talk about that. So that's one of the things you can do as well, and it will help you kind of build your business, build your YouTube channel. So I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully, hopefully the my little effects, wherever that right there. Hopefully my little effects and my my slides and stuff like that. Hopefully they kind of helped explain a little bit more. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more engaging. My live stream is a little bit more engaging from now on, because honestly, whenever I watch a live stream, if it's just a static shot, which is usually how I do my videos, if I can stay in the middle, there we go. So if it's just a static shot, that's one of the issues that I've had. Is honestly, I think my live streams were pretty boring before. So hopefully this will make it a little bit more exciting. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know what your questions are. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys have. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button if you want more videos like this. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the